Hello everyone, Ragabashwitch here. For Spread a Day, especially since the first spread is all about new beginnings, I try to challenge myself and try new things. So one of the new things I'm trying this go around is I'm going to try recording more of my readings. I'm also, again, since it's new beginnings, using a deck that I've never used before. It's called the Fountain Tarot. I'm really excited to use this. The artwork in it is absolutely beautiful. This deck is completely 100% brand new, and I'm shuffling through them not necessarily because you can tell, but they have literally never been shuffled before. I'm really excited to give this a try. So, let's get started, shall we? Shuffling for me tends to take several minutes. I try to feel out the right placement of the cards, and I didn't figure that would necessarily be very entertaining for you to watch. So instead, I've jumped straight to the laying out of the cards and what I pulled specifically. Now, this spread is about new beginnings. So the first card I have is how will I grow as a diviner during this challenge? For me, and I did pull for myself, what I pulled was the Three of Coins. Now, this Three of Coins usually is connected with the keyword work. What it usually also means is that there is something that we need to work on, that we need to rely on others to help us out with. It's a collaboration, all of that fun sort of stuff. So, me growing as a diviner with this challenge, and especially if I look at this card right here, we see that there is this character right here holding up this pentacle, this orb, this globe. Since it is the Three of Coins in this deck and not pentacles, we see that it is a coin-like figure. He's holding it up, but he's not just holding up that one, he's holding up several. It's interesting that there aren't other figures in this piece, given that a lot of times when we see a depiction of this card in particular, we see several different figures because it takes collaboration, it takes lots of people to be able to work on the same project to complete it and get it done. What this tells me is that I need to work on a very specific part of my life, make sure that I'm lifting it up, make sure that I'm not neglecting these other two coins there, but in particular that maybe I need to start focusing on one. I know that goes against a little bit of the collaborative traditional meaning of the card, but that's kind of what I'm seeing in this card. And it'll make more sense as I go a little bit further along. The next card I have is the Devil. Now, this corresponds to the question in doing this challenge, what do I hope to achieve? The Devil is all about self-indulgence, giving into one thing a little bit more than you should, or neglecting things that you know you should because you really just want to take the easy way out. I'm going to let you all in on a little secret. I've been neglecting tarot and I've been neglecting some things in my life just a little bit that are a little bit more spiritually inclined. A lot of this is because I've been moving, as some of you may know. A lot of it is because I just haven't had as much time as I'm used to being able to dedicate. And so when I have to choose between reading the cards and putting together a lesson plan, for instance, I have to go with my lesson plan, which means I'm not necessarily doing the things that I should. I'm neglecting, I'm indulging in the duties that I have. Not gonna lie, I also spend a lot of time watching TV, so I might be indulging just a little too much in some of the more physical things in life, which again reflects back to this Three of Coins card. I need to learn how to balance those three a little bit better, and lift up, I would say, my sense of spirituality and working on that a little bit more and stop neglecting that. So in doing this challenge, what I'm hoping to achieve is finding that balance, stop neglecting all of my time and effort into something that is just there for entertainment, isn't there to help better me. In the last position, the question is, what pleasant surprises will I encounter in the process? What I have is the Page of Cups. And for this, especially since this is a new deck, I never find any shame in opening up the book and seeing what the book has to say sometimes. The book has something really interesting that I would point out, and it says, "A young child sits alone at a magical box. As he plays, he begins to imagine who he is as a person. Though the emotions may be immature and the thoughts naive, it is the dawning of spiritual awareness." Now, I feel like I've gone through many different personal moments of spiritual awareness, but like I said, I've been neglecting them. And I need to go back and find that again and embrace that again and be young at heart, be young in my intuitive search, and take this challenge to reinvigorate and grow spiritually, intuitively, as a reader, etc., so that so that I can continue doing the best work that I can. You know, it's not that I've completely neglected everything, but that I've neglected it enough that I need to be reminded that this is where I need to be going. This is who I'm hoping to embrace. And this is ultimately what I'm trying to find, and I'll be surprised with at the end of this challenge. So thank you so much for watching and tuning in and listening and hearing me ramble for a while. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope you tune back in for future readings. Bye, everyone.